What is up, folks? Welcome back. Hold on, let me go discipline the child. Hey! Yeah. Okay. Child has been disciplined. I did nothing. My mere presence tends to fix things. So anyways, we've got Deborah's HomePod here with no power. Let's get ourselves situated here and get to fixing. Martin, welcome back. Am I in a better mood? I don't feel. I'm feeling pretty. I feel pretty neutral today. I feel neutral. Like on one hand, I feel like I'm so tired my eyeballs are about to pop out of my face. But on the other hand, it's frankly it's just not really bothering me. I'm just we're just kind of here. Nothing bad's happened. Oh, but it is Friday. We're gonna do an easy stream today. We're only gonna fix this pod for Deborah and 3668. We have, I think, 3 or 4 other ones that showed up yesterday that need to get fixed, but we're gonna keep it easy. We'll save those for this weekend. I'll treat you guys to a weekend stream or two. And I think like another 3 or 4 showed up in my mailbox today. So it's of course always a constant, steady flow of these things. But all right, let's get started. Did we check this guy? Did we see what it does? No lights, no power. Yeah, a couple of watts from the wall, right? Okay, cool. Yep, that looks like the usual dead diode. So let's dive in. I once again stayed up till like 1 in the morning, catching up on emails and text messages. And I got mostly caught up, and then I was like, screw this, I'm going to bed. Oh, Mr. Nixon, what is up? Welcome back. Welcome. Stefan, welcome back. You got a new car, Marvin? Very cool. New to you? Or new? Hey, didn't you have exams today, Stefan, or was that coming up? Or an exam? Oh, job car. Mercedes truck. Those are cool. Those are pretty cool. Can't complain. Actually, I don't know. It might very well be a piece of junk. But it's not yours. So it's pretty fast. Yeah, there we go. Oof. Ooh. Scratch a subwoofer for good luck. Alright, here we go. If you've been here before, you know the drill. Let's give it some new fart filters first, and then we'll fix up that dead diode for the power issue. It's just a little bit of preventative maintenance. These are ceramic capacitors, and all ceramic caps go bad over time, being used or not, they go bad. These ones in particular will cause death farts and roasty bass speakers, and it happens often enough that it warrants replacing them when we've got the opportunity, so here we go. Uh-oh. Why is my iron not turning on? Here we go. I was gonna say this is gonna be a short stream today if my iron suddenly stopped working. And here's our dead diode. These failed due to a bad batch of these particular diodes being used. We can replace it with a brand new one, and that'll prevent the same thing from happening again. The replacement is technically a higher quality, stronger version of it, just in case, but it's not necessary. Oh yeah, so for the longest time, we had our living room set up so that we had our couch up against the wall, and we have a baby gate or a baby fence, sort of, that goes around the couch and sort of surrounds the couch, so that way our kid can run around on the floor while wife and I are sitting on the couch hanging out, and the kid can crawl up on the couch with us and hang out. The problem quite often kept becoming the kids standing and jumping and running around on the couch, and we don't want to be taking no monkeys to the hospital and getting yelled at by the doctor. So we finally changed it up, and I got a new playpen for her, so that she's stuck in the playpen, she can't crawl up the couch. And to my surprise, she has had 0 complaints. Typically, she's scratch subwoofer for good luck. Typically, she's so attached to getting up on the couch and jumping around that we thought she would immediately cry about it. But she hasn't once asked about it, so in fact, she seems a lot happier. Everyone wins. Stefan, we're only doing 2 today. These are ones that we just gotta catch up on. We've got a few more that showed up yesterday and today, but we're keeping it easy today. We're gonna head out here soon. And just have an easy Friday. We will have a stream or 2 this weekend, though. Can't leave all these other ones waiting. House tour when the house isn't a disaster. Car audio stream when? Soon. I'm trying a few things out. I'm trying to figure out all the parts that I need so that I can do a few upgrades in the audio on my Z. Part of the plan is to reuse speakers from a HomePod, not just the subwoofer, but the tweeter speakers. Because of how small they are, I can easily cram them into different places around the cabin of my Z and make myself a very nice surround sound system on the cheap. I've got literally hundreds of those little tweeters floating around here. Plenty of subwoofers. These subwoofers have a surprising amount of range. Like, I mean, you can pretty much use them standalone as a whole full range speaker. They have their low, they obviously shine at the mid to low end frequencies, but It's surprisingly good. Excuse me. I already have a CarPlay head unit. Some JVC jobber. Nothing too fancy, just enough to get the job done, but by itself it also seems to drive the HomePod speakers quite fine. Still trying to figure out exactly my best path around this, because what I basically want to do is take 4 of the HomePod subwoofers and put them in the doors and in the back of the car where the factory speakers are, and then just do mids and low end frequencies out of those 4, and then do, you know, like I was saying, stuff the tweeters throughout different parts of the cabin where you won't even see them. I was thinking a couple in my dash vents would be really easy. I can stick a few in between a few seat cushions. You don't need to see it, it just needs to be able to see you. And the tweeters are just, they already have such a bright sound that a little bit of obstruction hiding them is not going to be the end of the world. Only 20 more subs to 3,000. You're right, yeah. Only 20 more subs till I've got 3,000, and I gotta give away one of my precious HomePods to you folks. Can't believe I let you guys get you talking into it. The idea started from me just wanting to be a little lazy and literally just putting a few HomePods mounted in my car somewhere. And then I thought, how hard would it really be to just mount the actual speakers in and amplify them myself?
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. For more info, check.
There we go. So, this is the last one for today. It says here they've got some bad bass of sorts. Let's take a listen for ourselves. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, there it is.
I'm having...
Alright, so it sounds okay for now, although it is popping a fair bit louder than I'd like, so it seems that this one has some bad filters. Hopefully they didn't go too bad for too long and roast the subwoofer. We'll find out when we get to see and sniff it. Maybe if I wasn't hurting for the parts at the moment, I would be more inclined to give away more pods to folks, but what would even a HomePod, an iced out HomePod chain look like? Hold on, there's like 4 people asking for 4 different free HomePods right now. No one, I don't see anyone, no one timed you out, Stefan. I don't see nothing. Did you get an error saying that you were timed out, or that like, because it could have been saying like that your connection timed out. Just a technical glitch. Your Wi-Fi crapping out, probably. Looking good. Tell my kid to be quiet. How rude. I'll tell you to be quiet before I tell my kid to stop being happy. How could you tell that to be quiet? Pure joy. Happiness. Oh, we didn't scratch our subwoofer for good luck. If we don't do that, we'll have a bad time. Foreign object. It's always this weird stuff like this that we find inside of these things. They're like strings of cardboard or something. Probably packaging material from the original components. Oh, what the heck? You deleted all his messages now. I can't even see what they said. Shame on you. Beautiful. It does appear that it's asking for a new Schottky diode too. We've got a 46K bait code on there. Those tend to fail and cause no power like what we just fixed in Deborah's pod. That is interesting, Stefan. Oh no, $1 iPhone XS Temu screen. That thing's gonna have one heck of a chin. That's gonna be ugly. No, unfortunately we cannot hang out after this one. The reason why we're cutting it short for this one today is because I promised my wife we would hang out together, spend some time. I've just been too busy between day job and Pod's job. And then the kid wants every second in between from both of us. So we just don't get much time. We will have plenty of time this weekend, though. Soft OLED. I don't know if I trust that for sure at all. Every single time I've bought a soft OLED or anything described as OLED at all, and it didn't cost more than like 150, 200 bucks pretty much. Never an OLED. Hurry up. I'm trying to savor.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Yeah, that's better. Very good. Folks, that is all that we've got the time for here and now. Hope you all enjoyed this live stream repair, and I hope to catch you in the next one.